Friend, let's make this easy. Most people miss this crucial first step when a bill arrives, a tiny detail that could save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars. You won't after today. If the constant, nagging worry about mounting bills feels like a heavy weight pressing down, this will feel like opening a window, letting in fresh, empowering air. Today, you'll learn the tiny sentence that truly changes how disputing a bill works every single time. Let's have an honest moment here, honey. We've all been there, staring at a stack of envelopes, feeling that familiar knot of anxiety tighten in our stomachs. Our bodies react to this stress, raising cortisol levels, making it harder to think clearly, making us want to just asterisk make it go away. But today, we're not just going to manage stress. We're going to transform that anxiety into calm, powerful action. Before the kettle even sings, grab a small sticky note. Write this on it clearly: I need written validation of this charge. Put it right on your wallet card, tucked securely next to your ID. This simple, direct phrase is your powerful shield, your very first line of defense against those bills you might not actually owe. This, my dear, is not vanity. It's essential freedom work. It's about protecting what's yours, safeguarding your peace of mind, and ensuring every single dollar you've worked hard for stays exactly where it belongs, with you. This isn't about being difficult, sweetheart. It's about being clear, strong, and protective. Old school wisdom, darling. We older women didn't survive this long by throwing money away on gimmicks or by blindly accepting what's handed to us. We question, we scrutinize, we protect. And you will too. My dear, here's the truth: medical bills are notoriously, incredibly error-prone. Why it matters: hidden errors save thousands. Hospitals and insurance companies make mistakes all the time, and unfortunately, they often count on us just paying up without question. We won't. This isn't about being cynical, it's about being diligent. My neighbor Betty, sharp as a tack at 82, calls it her financial detective work. What to do, step by step, always, without fail, request an itemized bill. This isn't just a summary. It shows every single charge, down to the last cotton swab, the exact price for each bandage, every minute of operating room time. Demand it in writing. If they say no, calmly insist it's your right to transparency. Take your time and compare it line by line with your explanation of benefits, your EOB, directly from the insurance company. Look for duplicate charges or services you didn't receive. Cross-check dates, provider names, and procedure codes. Are there charges for medications you didn't take or tests you never had? These common mistakes can inflate a bill by hundreds. If you find any discrepancy, large or small, appeal it immediately. There are strict timelines, sometimes as short as 30 or 60 days, so act fast. Don't let that deadline pass. Exact line: when you call the billing department, be firm but polite. My top concern today is this bill. I've found some specific discrepancies, and I need to understand my options for an immediate appeal. What is the process, and when exactly do we follow up on this appeal? Remember, you are seeking clarity, not confrontation. Use that calm power. Mini story: last year my friend Martha received a medical bill for a procedure she'd already paid for, over $2,000. She was so flustered, almost just paid it to avoid the hassle. Her first thought was, oh, it's just another bill to pay. This common reaction often leaves us vulnerable. But we talked. She requested the itemized bill, cross-referenced it with her EOB, and found a clear duplicate. The exact surgical code was listed twice. Her exact line, calm and clear: let me repeat what I heard. I'll appeal X, call if Y, follow up on Z, correct? The hospital had to void the second charge. One quick call, $2,000 saved. Why it works: knowing the process turns panic into a clear plan, saving precious time and money. It reduces that surge of cortisol, allowing your prefrontal cortex to make smart decisions. Red flags for medical bills: bills without a clear breakdown of services. Charges for services you didn't receive. Dates of service that don't match your records. Vague descriptions like miscellaneous supplies. What asterisk are those supplies? Pressure to pay immediately without explanation or before your insurance has even processed the claim. If you feel overwhelmed, if making phone calls feels like too much today, start small. For 5 minutes, just gather all your medical statements in one place. That small bit of focused strength can be a powerful reminder of your own calm power and resolve. This is your foundation for financial freedom. Now, let's turn our attention to the persistent calls. Listen, sweetheart, debt collectors can be incredibly persistent and sometimes even aggressive. They often chase debts that are legally too old to collect. Why it matters: Time-barred means no payment. Each state sets a specific statute of limitations for how long a debt can be legally pursued. After that time, they can certainly ask you to pay, but they cannot legally force you to. This is old-school wisdom, darling. Know your rights. Ignoring these boundaries can restart the legal clock. What to do, clearly. Never, ever acknowledge the debt is yours over the phone. Even a casual, "Yes, I remember that," or "I guess that was me," can restart the legal clock in some states. It's a common trick designed to re-age the debt and give them renewed legal standing. Instead, demand written proof of the debt and its original date from the collector. Insist on it. Say it clearly. "I need written validation of this charge." This is your wallet card phrase, now spoken aloud. This documentation must include the original creditor, the original amount, and the date of the last payment or activity. Know your state's statute of limitations for different types of debt, like credit cards, car loans, or medical bills. These vary widely, from 3 years in some states to 10 or more in others. A quick, discreet online search for your state, statute of limitations debt, or a confidential call to a legal aid hotline can clarify this for you. Your local library might even have resources or trained staff to help you navigate this. Exact line: when a collector calls, calmly but firmly say, "Show me please written validation of this debt and its original date. Until I receive that documentation, do not contact me again." Then end the call. Don't be afraid to put your foot down. This is not being difficult. You are being clear, strong, and protective of your finances. This is a boundary. You're teaching them how to treat you. Mini story. My Uncle Eddie, a good-natured soul, once got hounded by a collector for a 15-year-old credit card debt. He just wanted them to stop calling, so he almost said, "Okay, I'll pay a little." Thankfully, his daughter intervened. She used the "show me validation" line, and when the collector couldn't produce it, they had to back off. The debt was long past the statute of limitations. A simple phrase saved him from paying a debt he didn't legally owe, protecting his peace of mind. Red flags to watch for with debt collectors. They refuse to send written validation of the debt. This is a huge red flag. They use scare tactics, threatening arrest or immediate lawsuits for old debts. They legally cannot do this for consumer debt. They pressure you for immediate payment, demanding bank account or card details right now. They offer to settle an old debt for a small amount, a trick that restarts the statute of limitations, making the entire debt legally collectible again. They are overtly rude, aggressive, or use abusive language. This violates federal law, the FDCPA. Document everything: dates, times, names, what was said. Design for tired days. If making a phone call feels too much, too overwhelming today, take 5 minutes. Write down the phone numbers for your state's Attorney General's office, your local legal aid services, and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Place a wallet card with your "show me please" phrase right in your purse or by the phone. Plans on paper survive parking lots and tired days. If calling still feels too much, write a simple letter demanding validation, send it certified mail, return receipt requested. This is your 1-minute win for today. Friend, let's make this easy. Those sneaky little recurring charges can quietly and steadily drain your hard-earned bank account. Why it matters: they drain savings silently. Many companies make it incredibly easy to sign up for trials or subscriptions, but then make it frustratingly difficult to cancel. They hope you'll forget. They thrive on inaction. How many times have you signed up for a free trial and then it silently rolled into a paid subscription? It happens to the best of us. What to do? Meticulously. Review your bank and credit card statements meticulously every single month. Look for anything unfamiliar, unused, or that has increased in price without your explicit consent. These can hide in plain sight: streaming services you no longer watch, gym memberships you haven't used, apps you downloaded once. This isn't just about big services. Think about smaller charges too, like forgotten magazine subscriptions or premium features you didn't know you activated. Identify the company and locate their exact cancellation process. Often, you can do this online, but many times, a phone call or even a written letter is specifically required. If they try to make it difficult, if they offer to pause or discount instead of canceling, be firm. Insist on a full and complete refund for any unused services or unauthorized charges. "We didn't survive this long to be taken advantage of, honey." Exact line. When you call to cancel, use this: "I am unequivocally canceling this service immediately." Refund to the original method, please, for any unused or unauthorized charges. I expect a confirmation email within 2 business days without any further contact. Set phone alerts, real-time transactions on so you can catch these charges quickly before they accumulate. Now, let's be honest. These companies hope you forget. They thrive on inaction and on our busy lives. This is not vanity, it's freedom work. This is about taking back control. My dear, here's the truth. Banks and credit card companies sometimes, even often, waive fees for loyal customers, but you absolutely have to ask. Why it matters. Fees chip away at security. A $35 late fee here, a $25 overdraft fee there. These small amounts add up quickly, especially on a fixed income. They are often discretionary, meaning the bank can waive them even if they don't advertise it. You might see just another fee, but I see an opportunity to protect your hard-earned money. What to do with ComPower? Call customer service immediately after you notice a fee. The sooner you call, the better your chances. Politely but confidently explain your situation. Emphasize your long-standing loyalty and your typically good payment history, if applicable. My friend Alina has been with her bank for over 40 years. That's a powerful statement of loyalty. Ask directly and clearly for a one-time courtesy waiver. Be specific that it's an asterisk courtesy and asterisk one-time asterisk. This language subtly acknowledges their discretion while affirming your value as a customer. Exact line: I'll be brief, my top concern is this late fee. I've been a loyal customer for 20 years, and this is highly unusual for me. Could you please offer a one-time courtesy waiver for this fee? Thank you for waiting. If the first representative says no, politely ask to speak with a supervisor. ComPower formulation: you're not being difficult, you're being clear. You're simply exercising your right as a valuable customer. Why it works: clear scripts shorten calls and significantly speed up the process for clean refunds or waivers. Most importantly, it shows you are engaged and attentive to your finances. It signals to them that you're a customer worth keeping happy. Mini story: Agnes, a lovely woman in her late 70s, accidentally overdrew her account by a few dollars. The bank charged her a $35 fee. She felt embarrassed and almost just paid it, but I reminded her of her loyalty. She called, explained her long history, and used the one-time courtesy waiver phrase. The representative initially hesitated, so Agnes politely asked for a supervisor. Within minutes, the supervisor waived the fee. Agnes saved $35 and felt incredibly empowered. That's freedom work in action. Listen, sweetheart, never let anyone rush you into expensive home repairs or services you don't fully need or completely understand. Why it matters: avoid overpaying for shoddy work. Sadly, predatory companies too often target seniors, trying to exploit perceived vulnerability or lack of information. They prey on our desire for safety and comfort in our own homes. Don't fall for high-pressure tactics. What to do carefully: always, without exception, get at least 3 detailed written estimates from different reputable companies before agreeing to any work. Check their references and online reviews. Look up their business license. Never sign anything under pressure, ever. A legitimate company will give you time. Do not agree to any work without a clear, comprehensive written contract that explicitly details all costs, the full scope of work, and a precise timeline. This is your protection. If you feel pressured, if the offer seems simply too good to be true, or if they insist on cash payments, which is a huge red flag for avoiding taxes and traceability, step back. Consult a trusted family member, a reliable friend, or a local senior advocacy group immediately. They can help you review the estimates and contract. Your local area agency on aging is an excellent resource. Exact line: no rush. Let's do this at a pace that feels safe and comfortable for me. I need a written, itemized estimate first, and I will need a few days to carefully review it with my family before making any decisions. This is not vanity, it's diligent freedom work. It's using your boundaries with ComPower. ComPower formulation: slow is cheap, rushed is expensive, always. Red flags for home service scams: they show up unannounced at your door, offering special, limited-time discounts that expire today. They pressure you to sign a contract immediately or claim the deal will vanish. They ask for a large upfront cash payment before any work begins. Legitimate contractors typically require a smaller deposit, not cash in full. They refuse to give you a detailed, written estimate, or the estimate is vague with terms like various repairs. They claim to have extra materials left over from another job and offer a suspiciously low price, often a sign of poor quality work or a disappearing act. Another big one, they insist on driving you to the bank for a withdrawal. This is a clear no-go. Mini story: Eleanor, a widow living alone, had a persistent leak. A man came to her door, offered an immediate senior discount, and tried to get her to sign a contract for a new roof, demanding cash up front. She felt rushed and overwhelmed. But she remembered my advice: slow is cheap. She told him, "I can't sign this under pressure, but I can review your written estimate with my daughter." He suddenly became agitated and left. She then called a trusted, local roofing company, got 3 estimates, and had the leak properly fixed for a reasonable price. Her calm boundary saved her thousands and protected her home. My dear, here's the truth: duplicate charges or confusing card clash problems can be frustrating, unsettling, and incredibly costly. Why it matters: protect your finances from digital errors. Technology, while amazing, isn't perfect, and errors do happen. It's up to us to be vigilant. Those speedy tap-to-pay transactions can sometimes glitch, leading to double billing, and if you're not careful, those charges can slip by unnoticed. What to do vigilantly? At the checkout, always be clear. Say the total first, please, then I tap once. Make it your routine. It takes less than 5 seconds but provides crucial clarity. If the tap payment fails for any reason, insist they completely void the entire transaction asterisk before trying a second time. A well-trained cashier will understand this non-negotiable step. They need to print a voided receipt for the first attempt. If they cannot or will not, proceed with caution. If you discover a duplicate charge on your statement, act fast. Document the date, time, and amount. Call the company immediately. This is another area where your sticky note phrase comes in handy. Exact line: when you spot that duplicate charge, confidently state, "This is a duplicate charge and I need it voided immediately. Refund to the original method, please. If you cannot void it here, I will lock my card and dispute the charge directly in my banking app." Your firmness ensures clarity and action. You are not asking, you are informing them of the necessary resolution. Red flags for card clash and duplicate charges. The cashier attempts to tap or swipe your card multiple times without showing you a success or failure message on their screen. They don't show you the final total on the screen before asking you to tap your card. They claim it didn't go through, but are unable to produce a voided receipt for the first attempt. This means the transaction might have actually gone through the first time. You see a duplicate charge on your bank statement, and the merchant cannot or will not provide immediate proof of a void. Duplicate charge and no void, lock card and dispute in the app now, not later. This red flag means immediate action. No equals fence, yes equals plan. I can't authorize a second payment without a voided receipt. I can, however, call my bank right now to confirm the first charge. Protect your wallet with clear, firm words. Always question, verify, and document every bill. Your financial peace is non-negotiable freedom work. This journey to financial peace isn't about being perfect. It's about being persistent. If physical tasks feel too much, today do 10 heel raises at the sink while you're thinking about those bills. That small bit of focused strength, that sink smile moment, can be a powerful reminder of your own calm power and resolve. Remember, even on tired days, a 1-minute win can make a difference. Gather one bill, write down one phone number, or just breathe deeply for 60 seconds, affirming your strength. This is how we build resilience, one empowered choice at a time. Friend, which 2 habits will you bravely start today to reclaim your financial peace and stand strong against unfair bills? Will you put that sticky note on your wallet card? Will you check your bank statement meticulously for recurring charges? Which bill will you question first? Join our growing community of savvy senior women for more actionable tips and unwavering support. The link is conveniently in the description below. I'm truly cheering for you. Remember always, this is not vanity. It's profoundly important freedom work, and you absolutely deserve it.